Hello food fans, we're not going to have a food fight today, but we are going to have a food war. We're going to have some healthful foods. This is Smart One's Homestyle Beef Pot Roast. Looks good on the package, and I can also say it looks very good in person. That's the Homestyle Pot Roast. Let me see if I've got that right. Homestyle Beef Pot Roast from Smart One's versus on the other in the other corner we have bologna. We're going to have bologna and make a fried bologna sandwich on white bread. Also, I will have my healthful salad: the tomatoes, cabbage, carrots, mayonnaise, relish, sweet relish, and ketchup. That is a delicious and I think very healthful salad that I have just about every day. But the focus today is on the bologna sandwich versus the Smart One's beef pot roast. So let's get started. The bologna and the potatoes are frying to my level of satisfaction. You probably won't want yours as burned as I like mine. And I will tell you something about the sodium content. The bologna and potatoes with white bread gives you somewhere between 22 and 25% of your sodium needs for any one day, and that's not bad for packaged foods. The Smart One's meal gives you 29% of your sodium, and sodium is something we try to avoid when we're thinking of healthful foods, but it's hard to do that and have processed food at the same time. And this food looks pretty good, and I bet it's going to taste pretty good. Everything is very hot, whether it's out of the microwave or off the top of the stove, so I'll let it cool down just a little bit. And it's very colorful. Got lots of vegetables here today in the meal. The potatoes that are fried very well done. You probably won't want your potatoes to be fried to the crispiness that I like. Mixing up the salad, and as I've said before, this salad's cabbage, it's carrots, it's tomatoes, it's mayonnaise, it's sweet relish, and it's ketchup all mixed together. And I have this just about every day. Sometimes I'll buy the packaged coleslaw that's available in the deli section at Kroger or at Aldi's, either one. And let me get this up here. The protein, there's more protein in the Smart One's meal than there is in the bologna sandwich. I believe the number was somewhere under 4 grams of protein for the bologna and 11 for the Smart Ones. Let me take a quick look at that. These Smart Ones, I don't have the numbers for the bologna here, but protein 21%, and it's 18 grams. 18 grams versus whatever it was on the bologna, but Smart One's, in the numbers, Smart One's wins the competition. But let's see what this tastes like. I've got some white bread here. Hope you're doing well today. And I'm not talking to the bread, I'm talking to you, the viewer. You're the important one here. YouTube has not kept track of how many slices of bread, but they do keep track of the viewers. By the way, if you want to know some YouTube statistics, go to socialblade.com and just type in any of the YouTube channels you want to check. For example, Feature Man, if you want to see how many views I get per day, or how many views I've had in total. And even they take a guess at what each YouTube channel makes financially earns while it's in existence, and some of those numbers might surprise you. You will expect them to have been more or less. Here's some salad. Great tasting salad, always great tasting salad. And put my bologna slice onto the bread, and let me get some stuff to put on. I'll put relish, and ketchup. That's what I'll put on my sandwich here. Relish first. Relish tastes good. Put that into the pot roast meal. We've got a lot of food here. I need a food server here, someone to come by and stir up everything. There's that. Now I'll put this on here. See if it's cool enough to hold. Parents, keep the kids away from the stove and the microwave. This is the bologna sandwich. Tastes very good. Fried bologna tastes good. It's a low price meal, but it's not as low price as it once was. Now bologna is about $3 a pound if you get the low cost bologna. And the Wonder White bread is soft. At this time, I do not have any deals with any food distributor of any type. I don't have any deals with anyone for the content in my videos. I just say whatever I want to. Fried potatoes good. Burnt fried potatoes good. Let's try some of the smart ones here. I wonder if the meat here, the beef, came from smart cows. They probably had dumb cows and smart cows, and you got all the smart cows together. Vegetables. There's a chunk of meat. Let's see what it tastes like. I also do not put salt or pepper on most of the foods I eat. Every now and then I'll put pepper on pasta. The taste test winner. The bologna tastes better. This mix of vegetables, the smart ones, looks good. The meat is tender, but whatever. Let's talk a little bit about copyright. Let me eat this salad first. If you write a song, when you finish writing it, you are the writer, and you are the publisher. You can assign the publisher portion to some other entity. There's a consideration of 100% of the writer's share, 100% of the publisher's share. They're equal size most of the time. Same is true as if you make a video at YouTube, you own the copyright on that video, unless you've done something like a cover song. Then the publisher, writer of the song that was published that you did, they can claim your video, the sound from your video, and they may or may not give you a portion, a share of the money. When it is monetized, and it's not monetized until the actual writer publisher claims it. I've had videos that have made a lot of money and videos that have not made a lot of money, and sometimes the video that did not make a lot of money is the one that more people watch. That's the kind of thing you want to look at when you go to socialblade.com. Some more salad here. I won't mention the names of different channels. I'll just tell you I've checked some channels that are much bigger than mine. Channels that have more than 1 million subscribers. Channels that have almost 2 million subscribers. And yet, the guess is that I make more money than they do, and there's a reason for that. If I put up a cover song, like I'm going to be putting up a cover song here later, probably today or tomorrow, Monster Mash, I do not own that song, but I can put it up and not monetize it, and then when the publisher claims it, then I monetize it, then the publisher determines whether or not I get any money, but I'm not putting it up for money. And people might say, well, you're stupid. No, I'm not, because when I put up a cover song, I might not get any money, but I will get subscribers. And then the subscribers watch some of my other videos, and I do very well financially at YouTube. I'm not saying that to brag, it's just that I found things that work. For example, making food videos. It's time for some root beer. We like root beer. This is Kroger's root beer, 99 cents for a 2-liter bottle now. 5 minutes from now it might be a lot more. I'm surprised that this pot roast is not really that tasty. Not the vegetables or the meat. It's okay. It would be a nice lunch. I do have a secret dessert later on. More salad. There are certain reasons for using published songs at YouTube to make your channel grow. But it's not the song you use. Like if I just did a version of Monster Mash and put it up, it would get some views. Some people might leave nice comments. But there has to be something in your video. If you're getting into YouTube and you want to know what to do to be successful at YouTube, you have to be who you are, and you'll learn who you are as you put up videos and you read the comments and see what the people like. There'll be some silly thing that you do, or some shirt that you wear, or something that you say that catches on. And that's what people watch. It's not whether or not the salad is healthful. It's how I make it, how I eat it, how I talk about it, how I like it. And ultimately, in your YouTube channel, your way of doing things is what makes your channel successful or not successful. Monster Mash, by the way, for anyone who's a musician, excuse me, Monster Mash has the same chord progression as a lot of the 1950s ballads, songs like "Oh Donna," Diane by Paul Anka, Unchained Melody. Part of Unchained Melody has the same chord pattern as Monster Mash, and You Send Me has the same chord pattern. Rosian, the original's hit tune, Angel Baby, had the C, A minor, F, G, C, A minor, F, G. But with Monster Mash, there's a delay between each chord change. This is good. Let's try some of this. They say it has gravy in it. I'll take the word for it, but I don't see gravy. And it looks like a much smaller dish than the Hungry Man meals, but the Hungry Man meals cost about $5.50, and this one costs about $3.30. And this one's about 2/3 as large as the Hungry Man meals. Nothing wrong with the meal. It just isn't something I would buy to impress any guest. A fried bologna sandwich I would serve to a guest if I like them, because fried bologna sandwiches taste good. inflation is a very real thing right now, which is another reason to start up a YouTube channel. If you're good at something, show people how to do it. If it's something people are searching for, they'll find you. If you put up a video that's nice and friendly, you might get more views than if you put up a dull, boring video. The last of these vegetables here from the pot roast. Most of the food's gone. I'll finish up these potatoes. Now I'll tell you something about songs. The most money I've made on songs I've written was when I appeared on the Gong Show. I was on 13 Gong shows plus the pilot, and I sang 9 original songs. For each song, if I lasted long enough without getting gonged, I received the full amount of royalties that I would get if they played the whole song. And the amount that I received, this is back 1988, 89, when I was getting $8 per station on more than 200 stations for each song. And I owned the publishing and the writing. 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 The Gong Show was very lucrative for me because they also paid after scale. They had after shows and they had non-union shows, but it's hard to tell the difference just looking at them. The last potato slice. That over here. Get some root beer first. And the secret dessert is a pudding cup. These are now about 25 cents each. They used to be 22 cents. And I would guess, and that also depends on whether or not they have them in stock. The last few times I've looked for pudding cups, I didn't see any. It's a popular item, I guess sells out rather quickly, and it's low cost, and it does taste good. Let's try some pudding. When I first got into the music business, I was producing records. I had my own record company. And if I did a published song like Mona Lisa, I had to pay 2 cents per copy. If I made 1,000 records, it'd be $20 that I had to pay to the publisher writer. Now that is about 11 cents, I think, is the latest amount that a person pays for the publishing and writing of songs that they put out, an actual physical copy like a vinyl record. If you write a song and it becomes a big hit and sells 1 million copies, you got a pretty good job. You got a job you like and a job that pays well. Thank you for watching.